Alright, y'all. Crunch up. Making a little something to eat. You know it is. Full moon and all of that. That sounded weird. But it is a full moon. You know some weird stuff been known to happen. Supposedly on full moon times. I'm just seeing this thing about John Morant. I don't know if that have anything to do with the full moon, but the way they be going at some of these athletes sometimes, you gotta think it's something out of the ordinary. They ain't saying what it is, but apparently he been suspended for one game. One game. I know he had some issues or something like that. I think a while back. I don't know if he had a gun gun case or something like that. I don't know. Them guys be kind of into some stuff sometimes, off the field and off the court and stuff. So I don't know. But I remember it was some kind of something. I don't know if he. They didn't really say what it is. TikTok got a habit of showing a lot of stuff, advertising a lot of things, and then not really bringing the goods when it's actually time to actually say exactly what is what. Making watching these long ass videos, and then don't never really say what the situation is. But being an athlete, I've been myself, when they say things like detrimental to the team or something like that, or this is not conduct unbecoming, or I don't know, wherever it is. And then his response was something like, you got to ask the coaches or ask the coaching staff. The one that usually says that either he's been told not to say a whole lot, if at all, they try and reprimand you and stuff like that. So maybe it might have been a little something, but whatever it is, uh, I don't know if he was, I don't know, partying too hard or something like that. But if they announce he's suspended, I don't know if the team suspended him or the NBA suspended him. But if something that really happened away from the actual game that the NBA got a hold of before the team could to try and deal with it, then I don't know, maybe it's something publicly that people over there know. But one game don't really sound like a whole lot went on to me. I don't know, everybody's saying, oh, Grizzlies need to be done with him, this, that, the next thing. Uh, he seemed like he was doing good with them. He still seems like he does do well with them, but maybe his playing time has been limited or something like that. It happens. Still young, 27, that ain't old for basketball. But if I was him, I know I'd be wise enough to know if, hey, like how they do in Shador, if there's something going on in the area, in the city, around town, or something like that, whatever it is, if things don't seem like it's going to be going all that right, move to green pastures. You got that thing chasing, like how I say, the dragon be, all about trying to fool people. You ain't supposed to run unless, you're a wicked person if you run or something like that, but nobody chasing you. That thing behind you, these are kind of some of the things that kind of tell tale if stuff starts going wrong that ain't supposed to be going wrong. Get to galloping. Don't stick around. It's not like you're a bad player. Ain't the whole NBA ain't turned their back on it. Go to somewhere where you will, flourish, where there maybe not be the same situations or problems that are where he's at. I don't know, that's just me. But I don't know if he's married with children or have some ties to the area where, I think Memphis Grizzlies, that he maybe want to stick around for. He was a millionaire. If you really, really need to, drop it low. Don't go all too lavish and carry who you need to carry and secure them and rebuild. Or, just see what happens. He's still talented. So, it ain't like he's a hard seller. I imagine if he decides he wants to leave, assuming it's not an actual draft, people got to actually wait their turn to see if they can get you. He could probably pick and choose for the most part where he actually would want to actually play for. Right? I wouldn't mind seeing him, play for one of the teams that I used to like to, to watch back in the Lakers or Miami Heat, Orlando Magic, something like that. I ain't too cool with hearing things like bears and things with the feet of a bear. I be thinking all kind of weird stuff. Bears, I was like my favorite football team when I first started getting into football. From then, I only really knew Walter Payton, Richard Dent, another guy. Wilbur Marshall, I didn't used to play for them, but after a while I just started pulling for players. So it didn't really matter to me which team they ended up on once they was playing. The game was exciting because they was playing to me. But I don't know what it was. Maybe it was something. But assuming it wasn't, and they maybe just be nitpicking for whatever reason. Don't stay where problems are trying to get you into problems. You could move. Some of us don't really have the ability to actually move away, per se, comfortably or otherwise. So don't get trapped. They throw in traps and everything around you look like a trap and seem like a trap. Don't ask me, ask the coaches. I with them on that one. Maybe they actually looking out for him as far as whatever it is going on. Don't say nothing if it's something, then it's something, who knows. If it ain't, well, go flipping play for some place where excitement ain't flipping downplayed. This ain't like back in the 80s and 90s and stuff where team loyalty is a thing. It's a business. They operate it like a business, treating you like an employee and all them kind of things. High paid, low paid, whatever it is, if it's a business. Be business like. Do what's best for you. Because your franchise. Athletes nowadays, y'all franchise. Y'all playing for y'all. You're getting paid to do it. So they don't own y'all. You might not like them, they might not like y'all sometimes. The area might not like sometimes. Some people might say, oh, he's a traitor, he left the team. If the only thing y'all was offering was problems, like I say, get to galloping. Physically, spiritually. Ain't no food in the desert. Don't try to take up residence there, just pass through. If you have to go around it at all. Anyway, that's me. Control.